Last week, Nintendo did some of the most brilliant marketing I think I've ever seen, where they just dropped an image saying, "Who is Emio?" and left it at that. And it got the internet talking. Who is this man? What is this game Nintendo's talking about? It is so different in tone from anything they've done in the past. Is this Nintendo's return to horror? What are we looking at? And Emio became a meme where people were like, let's put him in Smash, let's get an amiibo of him, and just hounding the Nintendo Twitter account about, okay, where is Emio? And finally, we have that answer. And it turns out that Emio is the third game in the Famicom Detective Club series, finally returning after 30 years, and being head up by Yoshio Sakamoto, who was the original creator of Famicom Detective Club. And they even released a video of him going over his inspirations for the series, what people can expect from it, and little bits here and there. It really sort of sets a tone for what this game is going to be like. And it's quite obvious that this feels pretty dark. It's all about a series of unsolved murders from 18 years ago, and a new case has finally reared its head, where a student has been found dead, although his head has been covered with a paper bag with an eerie smile drawn on top of it, much like the victims of Emio, who is now known as the Smiling Man. And according to Sakamoto, the Smiling Man is someone who approaches people that are crying and offers a paper bag with a smile on its face in exchange for their life. It's a more grounded urban legend, which he thinks can make it more relatable. And according to another report that Nintendo has put out, detailing more of what the game is going to be like, this naturally involves the Utsugi Detective Agency and the return of the protagonist from the previous games, along with Ayumi Tachibana, who's actually going to be playable in certain sections of the game for the first time. So playing as this duo, you need to talk to various people, find out their backstories, their connections, who's harmless, who's keeping secrets, reference notes, makes connections, and just fully investigate everything. And honestly, this is amazing. This is fantastic. We got those remakes back in 2021, and I always heard great things about it. I didn't get a chance to pick them up myself, but I always wondered if it would lead to a third game, considering that they did sell very well. And while I don't know the exact sales numbers of these games, I have heard that this is actually one of the best-selling games for the studio who helped develop the remake, Mages, who had previously made games in the Steins Gate series or Chaos Child and various other original visual novels. So I always wondered if it would come back, and sure enough, here it is, and I think this game has a great chance. There's a lot of mystery behind it, and Sakamoto himself seems fully committed. He has said he's involved in every aspect of this game and is really passionate about the whole thing. He came up with the entire story, and he even states in this video that he thinks the ending is going to keep people divided, and hopefully talking for years to come. What does that actually mean? It's hard to say, but Sakamoto might be on a roll here, considering he came back from Metroid Dread and is kind of just unleashed for the system right now. So this is a great way to send off the Switch as we approach its final year. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we learn from this, and I need to make some time to play the previous Famicom Detective Clubs. But what about all of you? Are you still excited for Emio now that we know exactly what it is? Did you enjoy the remakes of Famicom Detective Club? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to Good Vibes Gaming for more on Emio the Smiling Man and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.